Hi all, welcome to Night Rips. And I think it's time for us to do something we haven't done a long time. Let's start chasing Hank Aaron. That would be actually out of one of these 1991 Upper Deck pack or boxes. Chance of pulling those Hank Aaron autos, number to 2,500. We've opened this quite a few times. Had a chance to get some. I actually didn't get it for 20 bucks. In case you're wondering, it's just a big lot of cards that I won on an auction, and I wanted to see what I can find as we're looking for new product. Of course, as I say that, and I was actually on Blowout today. Oh, this is actually doubly wrapped. I was actually on Blowout today, and my Stadium Club, it looks like it's got delayed to November 25th. So we pull 6 packs out. So we spread the love a little bit, take a look at this, see what we get. But as always, in our goal to go to 1,000 subscribers, definitely invite you to join the channel. Hit that subscribe button below. Doesn't cost anything, does the channel good, and makes me happy. So let me go ahead and zoom in and see what we can get in these 6 packs. Now obviously I have opened up this quite a bit before. I've mostly open up Hank Aaron. I do have, and actually had gotten in this lot, I've gotten the low number. This is all high number. But we're going to chase Nolan Ryan. We're going to chase Hank Aaron. It'd be nice if we can actually get one of those autos. Don't think we will, but you never know. Okay. Been a long time since I opened it, so I was like, that felt really weird, but it's just the sticker. Okay, well, we start off. Actually, I'm going to start off moving that box, or else I'm going to knock it off and pack's going to fall out of the floor. But we have one of those Vernon Wells art cards. These are the team checklist cards. This one will be Tim Wallish. Of course, is a little bit different than 92. 92, actually, they had the stadium in it. He only did just the play with this one. But we will look quickly, and I'm not going to waste a lot of time. There's some short print cards we're interested in. There is some good players. We'll see if we can find. For example, one of the good players that we could potentially find, well, this is one of them, Deion Sanders. Of course, one you really want from him is in the low number series of 92, which I've never pulled. I bought. Nice Sid Bream. And of course, I'm not looking for any of the errors in this one. We're just doing this really for fun. A nice Cecil Fielder. And we did get, oh, that's a pretty one too. The Anaheim Angels, or actually, is it Anaheim or California Angels? I forget what it was in 91. If you know, drop it in the comment section as we open up the next pack. But in this one, the short prints in this one are actually Vernon Wells art cards. It should be a potential of a Nolan Ryan special and a Ricky Henderson. All right, we got Phillies team checklist. That would be Lenny Dykstra. Put that up here. Let's see if we can. Nice Terry Pendleton. Those stickers in the back are really throwing me off. There's Roberto Alomar, really early in his career. Actually, what is he? He actually started in '88. When I was just looking at his rookie cards. Of course, this is actually one of the things I do a lot before, especially opening up some of this older junk wax, is I go and see, okay, what are the valuable cards? This is actually, if you want to call it junk valuable, and this graded well, which actually it's not in terrible condition, and it's actually relatively centered. This is actually one of the ones that, if it was a PSA 10, it might be worth, I don't know, 40, 60 bucks. Not a lot, but definitely one of the more valuable cards. I did mention there is a prospect that you can get out of this that I have pulled before, and it's definitely a good one. And hopefully pull it again. Nice Braves legend, and actually we got a Brave sticker. But before we do, we got the MVP lineage. That'd be well, there's Ryan Sandberg. Good Lord, the Hawk, Andre Dawson, and is that Joe Carter in the middle? I might be wrong. No, George Bell. Always get them two confused. And then I did mention the sticker, and actually I've never pulled this one before. The nice Braves. I mean, it kind of looks a little generic. I mean, it's a neat looking sticker, but it doesn't have, you know, our controversial mascot that was, I think it was a little bit before that time. It would be Chief Nakahoma. But we all remember those old days. There's Steve Buechele. Card felt a little thick. Matt Young. Now this is going to be the pack where every card's going to spin. Oh, except no. Actually, that right there is probably the youngest looking Jack Morris I think I have ever seen. Because typically when you see Jack Morris, he looks so old. There's Steve Bedrosian. Ozzie Gillian. Of course, he was a coach with White Sox later. I think he still has a lot of people's ear when it comes to the White Sox. These are actually nice looking cards. I've opened up a lot of 90. I mean, I've opened up a lot of 91 also. And of course, this is the high number series, so you can get every card from, you know, 1 to 800. And we got another Braves. And this is the second time I've noticed that the sticker on the back, or the paper on the back, it feels like it's ripped. But pretty cool. Back-to-back Braves. And I've never pulled a Braves sticker out of an Upper Deck. I have a Fleer. And of course, it was that Nakahoma sticker. That's why it still stands out. Didn't call it out. It was, if I remember correctly, it was one of my shorts. I don't really call out the stickers that much in those because you only get 60 seconds. And those have been kind of fun to do, especially for a lot of the wax that you really don't want to spend as much attention. There's Kirk Gibson with the Royals. Forgot he was with the Royals. I know he's with the Dodgers and the Tigers. Candy Maldonado, who actually is related to Martin Maldonado. Alan Trammell's been a Detroit forever. And of course, there's our rookie threats. And of course, that right there being Jeff Bagwell. Forgetting who the other two is. And of course, the rookie threats, these are the trios that they've been doing ever since 1990, and they had to replace that Mike Witt card. But we got Luis Gonzalez, Carl Rhodes, and Jeff Bagwell. So 2 of the 3 is okay. The third one, he was probably okay, I just don't remember him. Here's another card that's a decent one to have. Mr. Mark MacGuire. There as a Bash brother there with the Athletics. Another one of those, I mentioned the 25 cards that are most valuable. That's another one of those. Of course, you have to get them graded in order for them to be value. Good news is grading is actually starting to go down in price, so can't complain. And we got for the Angels, actually one of my heroes growing up, Dave Parker. Of course, I liked him when he was with the Pirates. Of course, he did tour with pretty much everybody at that time. I don't know why they actually have him playing a base, because he was a DH. I'm going to see, yeah, Reds, Athletics, Brewers, Angels, Pirates, you name it. And then mention the Reds. That's a nice red sticker. And hopefully you can see these pretty good, because these are neat stickers. Actually, they've kept very, very well. That's actually pretty cool. I get so fascinated with the shiny things sometimes. Sit there and just rotate it a little bit. Maybe it's why I like these packs so much, because they're shiny, but man, the aluminum foil, or what are the foil that comes off these packs, have to go clean my breaker mat every time I open up one of these boxes. It's Tony Pena. Of course, he also played with Dave Parker with the in the Pittsburgh days, and gotten a little bit of trouble, just like Dave did. Actually, Dave was actually one of the signers at the National. I just didn't go get his signature. There's Pedro Guerrero. The not old Jack Morris. There's Doc Gooden. Of course, this is when he's still known as Dwight. Of course, that is his name, but he long time with the Mets, and of course later in his career, that's when you'd start seeing people put Doc on his baseball cards. Now, this is one of those things I do like with Upper Deck when they did this, this multi-frame stop motion looking. This one being the pitcher of Fernando Valenzuela, doing exactly what he did best with the team that he started with, Dodgers. Great pitcher, fun to watch. I do have his rookie card, and we have me knocking over my stack of cards here. We actually have one of the 1970 when Hank Aaron hit his 3,000 home run. This is the Baseball Heroes. This is a set. I want to say it is a set of, I honestly don't remember, to be honest. It's like 6 or 7. But in this set, the last one is the checklist, and the checklist card is the thing that you may get a Hank Aaron signature hand numbered. Fingers crossed we find one, but we did find this card, and I don't remember if I've actually pulled this one or not. And then we'll end it. As I'm recording this, I've also been at least watching the play of the Yankees. Of course, right now Houston's up. Game's not over. As you know, I have recorded this. Let's see what it is. Today is Wednesday. So this video will probably come out on Friday. Like I rip a video, and then I have to edit it, and then I upload it. So it actually comes and processes all the high def stuff with YouTube. So you get it in the best quality that I can get it to you. Obviously, I shoot this in 4K. But since I do look at the analytics and I see that most people watch this on the phone, you can't really appreciate it as much. But I do shoot that, as good as I can. And here's a nice one. It's another one of those stop motion, and this is another one of those ones that are probably one of the top 25 valuable cards. That stop motion of the guy who owns the record over 1,400 bases stole, Rickey Henderson. Very neat. Candy Maldonado again. And we'll see his son is Martin Maldonado. Just like, oh shoot, drawing a blank. The pitcher for the Astros, his dad was also a player in that pitcher. And I'm drawing a blank because we didn't have to play against him, the Braves, because he ended up getting injured. There's Gary Carter with San Francisco. And of course, he went to the Giants, and I think that was, that's the low number. The reason I remember this one's the high number is him with the Dodgers, because he did change at the end of the season. All right, it's not looking like, there's Mark Portugal, not looking like we're going to get our autograph this rip, Brett Butler, and we'll end it with another team that's still in the playoffs, the Phillies. Knocked my Braves out this year. I mean, and don't get me wrong, we did not deserve to win. You got to actually score runs in order to win the game. They did a great job. We'll see how they do with the Phillies. So, did find a lot of base, did find some cool cards, to include some of the valuable ones. But the things I did want to call out, obviously this is the Hank Aaron box. So we did pull one of the Baseball Heroes. Don't remember if this is one I have or not. I'd have to go back and check my collection. Probably won't do that right away. Again, this is just a rip as we're waiting for new products to come out. We also pulled 2 of the Vernon Wells. We got Lenny Dykstra and Tim Walsh. So that's it. Another rip down. Did not find that Hank Aaron like you want. We still got, 30 more packs to go. Break it up so these aren't going too long. But hope you enjoy this. I definitely love opening up. Old Upper Deck is so much fun. They are so pretty cards. I mean, they changed baseball, or at least the hobby, just with this multicolor photo on the front and the back. It's, they led the thing that created things like Stadium Club, my favorite product. So I hope you enjoyed this. And if you enjoy it, or you just want to help get that journey, get us to 1,000 subscribers, make sure you hit that subscribe button below and the notify bell. I will be going to, when we get to 300 viewers, I am going to be having another giveaway. So definitely want to jump in there to know when we're going to do that again. Also, any feedback, drop it in the comment section below. But as always, we want to do what we can to trick the YouTube algorithm. And how do we do that? Hitting that thumbs up, liking the video. Definitely helps drive the YouTube video. The algorithm looks at that very much. So appreciate you hitting it. But I appreciate you also taking time watching this. And I look forward to doing this again here real soon. So until then, bye now.